still has
Franco
command.
Croupier.
Up on the outside, Bell of the Band on
George
the move
down.
once again.
Dusty Lane Oscar.
It's Shady Martin on
Sammy's
the inside.
big guy
Bell
on the
of the Band
outside.
on the outside. Bell
A
of
field
the
of
Band
6
is strong
behind
in
the
deep
gate.
stretch. It's Bell
And here they
of
come.
the Band to win it. Shady Martin second.
They're often pacing Materialism on the inside, goes out for the early lead. Port Hill Digger comes away second. They race single file into the first turn, and racing in third is Franco Croupier. George Down looks at it from fourth. Then racing in fifth, Dusty Lane Oscar. Your early trailer is Sammy's Big Guy. Down the lane they race for the opening quarter. Materialism has opened up a 7-length lead. Racing in second, Port Hill Digger, the opening quarter, 30-2. Driving now third is Franco Croupier. George Down looks at it from fourth. Up on the outside, Sammy's Big Guy, the first one to move. Round the turn and off the turn, down the lane in front of the stand. For the first time, Materialism, and Mark Haig has the lead. Driving now in second is Port Hill Digger. Looking at it from third, Franco Croupier, and Sammy's Big Guy to the outside in fourth. 101 and 2 past the half-mile station. Racing in fifth, that's George Down, and Dusty Lane Oscar trails. Into the turn, they race now for the 5/8, and Materialism now is lead, shrunk to a length and a half. Port Hill Digger is digging in hard from the second spot. Franco Croupier looks at it from a gapped out third. Up on the outside, action from the backfield. There goes Dusty Lane Oscar. 132 and 3 past the 3/4 mile mark, and Mark Haig has Materialism still out in front. Now widens the lead by 3 open lengths. Port Hill Digger racing in second. On past the 7/8 down the stretch, they race for home. It's Materialism. Port Hill Digger racing in second, and Dusty Lane Oscar on the outside, but they're not going to catch Materialism today. It's Materialism. Close for place between Dusty Lane Oscar and Port Hill Digger. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 3.
5 Eloquent Desire.
Matt Scooter from Charge to the Limit. Shibai on the road again.
1:59
Owned by Gordon
and 4.
White of Quispamsis and St. John. Earl Fram, the trainer, driven to victory this afternoon by Mark Haig. Number 1, Materialism. Now the official winner in 2:02 and 3. And for Materialism, his 4th win and 15 starts this season. Congratulations to the winning connection.
The official winner.
Trainer Earl Fran. Driver Mark Haig.
Desire.
Gates in motion for race 4 with Surefine Nicky, All-American Dazzle, Eyes on You, Kayam I Am, Smooth Putnam, Camco Wynette. Off field of 6, behind the gate. Here they come. They're often pacing, Eyes on You, in between horses, out for the early lead. Racing second on the outside, that's a Camco Wynette. Surefine Nicky comes away third. They race on past the opening 8th. All-American Dazzle now racing in 4th. Kayam I Am in 5th, and your early trailer is Smooth Putnam. They battle on up front, and taking the lead is Camco Wynette. They race on past the opening quarter. 29 and 4. Eyes on You now relegated to the second spot. Driving now in third is Surefine Nicky. Then All-American Dazzle looks at it from 4th. Kayam I Am in 5th, and Smooth Putnam trails. Off the turn, down the lane in front of the stand. First time in out in front with that lead. Camco Wynette and Todd Trides leading it by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second is Eyes on You. Surefine Nicky in third. 1 minute, 3/5 past the half. There's action on the outside. I am to the outside. Now challenging for third. Sure Fine Nicky is fourth now on the inside. All-American Dazzle and Smooth Putnam on past the 5/8 for the 3/4 mile mark. They race. It's Camco Wynette leading it by a length and 3/4. Up on the outside, I am now in second. 3/4 miles reached in 1:32 and 1. It's a Camco Wynette with the lead. Eyes on You comes on once again to be second and needs racing room. It's I am in third. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Camco Wynette, Eyes on You to the outside from second. Camco Wynette on the inside. Eyes on You on the outside. Down the lane for the wire. Neck and neck for home they race. It's going to be Camco Wynette to win it. Eyes on You second. I am was third. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 1. Number 4, number 7, Camco Wynette. A 3-year-old bay pacing filly by Towel Me from Dexter's Wine. G by Paris Dexter. Owned by Joanne Davies of St. John. Trained by Chris Davies. Driven to victory this afternoon by Todd Trites. Number 7, Camco Wynette. Her 4th victory in 15 starts this season. The gate is rolling for race 5 with IXL, Winning Magic, Maho Bay, Crowley Creek, Secret Fantasy, Cold Jolt, Hanover, Daya Harlaka, Ace on the River, a field of 8 behind the gate. Winning Magic on a break before the start. And they're off. Crowley Creek. The Ontario Invader goes out for the early lead. IXL are racing in second from the outside. Oh, horse down. Careful, gentlemen, be careful. Horse, loose horse on the track. Be careful, gentlemen.
No contest, Rick.
Ladies and gentlemen, no contest has been called. The gate is rolling for race 6 with Drop the Charge, Money Hustler, Billy and Bud, Lucky Alberta, Julie Gilmore, Longworth Legacy, J.K. Shadow on the outside, a field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Julie Gilmore from the outside is leaving out. Money Hustler in along the rail, now racing for the lead. Money Hustler comes away with the lead. Racing in second, that's Billy and Bud. Julie Gilmore parked out third. Racing in fourth, that's Lucky Alberta. Followed down the backstretch as they make their way on to the opening quarter by Longworth Legacy. Then J.K. Shadow Drop the Charge trails. 29 and 4 past the opening quarter, and Money Hustler leads it by a length and a quarter. Billy and Bud racing in second. Julie Gilmore still parked out third on the outside. Racing fourth and along the rail, Lucky Alberta. They race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time for the half they race. It's Money Hustler with that lead, and Gilles Barrio now taking this field on past the half in 1 minute 4/5. Billy and Bud still right there in second. Lucky Alberta right there in third. Racing in fourth on the inside, that's Longworth Legacy. Julie Gilmore in fifth. Drop the Charge now moves up the cones, racing in sixth. Then J.K. Shadow trails down the backstretch. For the 3/4 miles they race. Money Hustler is hustled on the front end. They race on past the 3/4 mile mark. 132 flat. Billy and Bud is still there in second. Lucky Alberta third. Longworth Legacy now racing in fourth. They make their way off off the turn, past the 7/8 now, and drive on down the stretch for home. It's Barrio with Money Hustler still in command. Billy and Bud to the outside from second. Money Hustler still well out in front, is strong in the deep stretch. It's Money Hustler to win it. Billy and Bud second. Lucky Alberta will be 3. Time for the mile 2:02 and 2. Inquiry sign is up on the tote board. Please hold all tickets. Davies and Scott Hubbard, please call the judges. Returning now is the unofficial winner of race number 6, number 2, Money Hustler, a 6-year-old brown pacing mare by Matter of Money. From Jovial Hustler, she by Joe G. Hanover. Owned by Gerald Alexander of Sussex. Trained by Jim Smith. Driven to victory this afternoon by Gilles Barrio. Number 2, Money Hustler, takes the victory in 2:02 and 2. Congratulations to owner Gerald Alexander, trainer Jim Smith, driver Gilles Barrio. The gate is rolling for race 7 with 1, Fundiana, 2, Freestone Lexi, 3, Lucky Northern Star, 4, Lenore, 5, Fernhill Treasure, 6, We'll See Our Dolly Dance, 7, Mag AM, 8 on the outside, Future Secret. Here they come. They're off and pacing off to a nice even start. Fundiana in along the cones, out for the early lead. Racing up to be second and challenging for that lead. There goes Lenore on the outside. Racing with cover, now third on the outside. That's Future Secret and racing fourth in along the rail as they make their way down the backstretch. That's Freestone Lexi. Lucky Northern Star looks at it from 5th. To the outside, Fernhill Treasure is on the move. Opening quarter in 30 and 2. Racing in 7. That's We'll See Our Dolly Dance. Mag AM trails early. Round the turn, they race on for the 3/8. Fundiana leads it by 1/2 length. Up on the outside, Future Secret still on the move from second. Racing in third in along the rail. That's Lenore. Up on the outside, live with cover. That's Fernhill Treasure. They race 4 in, 4 out. Past the half in 1 minute 3/5. Racing in 5th on the inside, Freestone Lexi. Round the turn, We'll See Our Dolly Dance in 6th. Then Lucky Northern Star, Mag AM trails. On past the 5/8, they race Fundiana still out in front. Racing now, tipping 3 wide. There goes Fernhill Treasure. Now third, now second on the outside. Lenore now racing in 4th in between horses, Future Secret. 1:31 and 2 past the 3/4. Fundiana and Todd Trites. Fernhill Treasure comes to call second on the outside. Lenore is third on the rail. They race on past the 7/8. Charge on down the stretch for home. Fundiana, Fernhill Treasure on the outside comes to call. They race neck and neck down the stretch on the inside. That's Fundiana, but Fernhill Treasure surges late and wins it. Fundiana second. Mag AM gets up to be third. Time for the mile 2:02 and 3. Number 5, Fernhill Treasure. A 4-year-old brown pacing mare by Western Paradise from Devita. She by Quick Comeback. Owned by Paul Sewell of Rosedale, Gary Wright of Grafton. Trained by Gary Wright and driven to victory this afternoon by Gilles Barrio. Number 5, Fernhill Treasure. The unofficial winner in 2:02 and 3, and for Mr. Barrio, his second winner on the program. Gate is rolling for race 8 with ROF, Racing High, Sam Hodgen, Casimir Eiffel, Scott Hubbard, Wild Cherry, Lonnie Stokes, Shady Martin, Charlie Price, Burton Burt, Todd Trite, Stagecoach Gambler, Mark Hay. A field of 6 behind the gate. And here they come. They're off and pacing as they leave the gate. Wild Cherry out for the early lead. Shady Martin racing in second, goes to a break. Shady Martin off stride, racing now second. That's a Burton Burt. Stagecoach Gambler avoiding traffic there, racing now in third. Shady Martin now pacing back in fourth. And ROF Racing High is racing fifth. The trailer is Casimir Eiffel. Down the backstretch and on past the opening quarter. Wild Cherry is there in 30 and 3. They're off in pacing racing in the middle of the track. Rebecca racing up to be third. That Stagecoach Gambler. Gap of 8 lengths separates ROF Racing High in fourth. And racing in fifth as they make their way off the turn. Casimir Eiffel and Shady Martin on the outside. Down the lane, they race on for the half. Behind the gate. Lonnie Stokes and Wild Cherry leads it by a length. Racing in second. That's Burt. They're off in action pacing on the outside, in past the middle of the track. Rebecca down, leaves there out goes to get ROF Racing from the outside. Now racing Winning Magic is on the move. Burton 7 now is on the inside. Stagecoach Gambler looks at it from Winning Magic as they racing in past the Casimir Eiffel now and Shady Martin. 7 down the backstretch. It's Wild Cherry by a length and a quarter. Racing in fourth. That's a 3/4 mile mark as they make their way Racing High battles for second. Gals want to have fun. 3/4 reached in 1:34 and 1. It's Wild Cherry. Burton Burt now second once again. ROF Winning Magic and Stephen Trites by a length and 3/4. Stagecoach Gambler. They race on past the 7-8 off the turn down the stretch. It's Wild Cherry. Burton Burt inching closer from second. Wild Cherry. Burton Burt on the outside, but they're not going to catch Wild Cherry today. Then comes Gals Want to Have Fun's ROF Racing High will be 101 and 3 past the half as they make their way in the turn now. Race on for the 5/8 mile marker. Winning Magic now leads it by a quarter length up on the outside. Cams. Parading back is the unofficial winner of race 8, number 4, Wild Cherry. An 8-year-old brown pacing mare by Chill Factor from the big towner mare Lowella, Hanover. Owned by Tommy Gunn of St. John. Trained by Andrew Ward and driven to victory this afternoon by Lonnie Stokes. Number 4, Wild Cherry in 2:04 and 2, your unofficial winner. Wayne Hubbard. Elm Grove Bandit, Lonnie Stokes. West Gem Princess, Todd Trites. Bat Boy, Sam Hodgen. Outstanding Putnam, Mark Haig. Belle of the Band, Jill Barrio. And Star Collector with Ed Harvey. A field of 8 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off in pacing. OB Viking in along the rail for the early lead. Helm Grove Bandit leaving well in second. Racing up to be third now in along the cones. That's Speedy Ambition. And racing now in fourth. As they make their way down the backstretch, that's West Gem Princess. Racing now to be fifth, Belle of the Band, followed by Bat Boy, Outstanding Putnam, and the trailer is Star Collector. They race on past the opening quarter mile mark. 1 in 30 and 1/5. Now out in front with that lead, that's OB Viking by a length and a quarter. Elm Grove Bandit racing in second. There goes a Speedy Ambition, is ambitious early, out from third. Racing fourth on the inside, West Gem Princess, and Belle of the Band follows that live cover in fifth. Bat Boy races sixth, then Outstanding Putnam and Star Collector trails. They were past the half in 1 minute, 4/5. OB Viking takes this field into the turn for the 5/8. Upon the outside, Speedy Ambition racing in second. Locked in third at the rail, that's Elm Grove Bandit. Bellow the Band is right there at tight fourth. Racing in fifth, West Gem Princess needs racing room. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark. Scott Hubbard and OB Viking passed there in 1:31 and 1. Elm Grove Bandit now takes over second spot. Speedy Ambition drops to be third. Bella the Band fourth on the outside. West Gem Princess and Bat Boy has gone off stride. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. It's OB Viking with the lead. Elm Grove Bandit now to the outside in second. OB Viking, Scott Hubbard at the line. OB Viking to win it. Elm Grove Bandit second. Speedy Ambition was third. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Now returning is the unofficial winner of race number 9, the one-horse OB Viking. A 9-year-old bay pacing gelding by Keystone Raider from Debbie Spartan, owned by Mike Morris, Mike Clinton, Scott Hubbard of St. John, trained by Mike Morris, driven to victory this afternoon by Scott Hubbard. Number 1, OB Viking in 2:01 and 1. And for OB Viking, his 4th win in 19 starts this season. Congratulations to the owners, trainer and driver Scott Hubbard. The starting gate is rolling for race 10. Tobin's Paradise with Sam Hodgen. Jags Raisin with Mark Haig. Vic Victor, Lonnie Stokes. Dr. Decimeter, Jill Barrio. $1 Million Down, Steve Downey. A field of 5 in this afternoon's feature. And here they come. They're off and pacing. Vic Victor and Dr. Decimeter leave out. They battle on for the lead. Vic Victor now puts a length in front. Dr. Decimeter racing in second. Tobin's Paradise comes away in third. Then $1 Million Down and Jags Raisin is the early trailer. They race single file down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Lonnie Stokes and Vic Victor leaded by a length and a quarter. They race on past the quarter in 29 and 2. Racing in second, that's Dr. Decimeter racing in third. Tobin's Paradise, $1 Million Down looks at it from fourth, and Jags Racing trails. No action as of yet. Off the turn, down the lane for the half they race, and Vic Victor takes this field for the half-mile station. Dr. Decimeter right there in second. Tobin's Paradise third. 1 minute, 1/5 past the half, and Vic Victor still on the lead and no action as of yet. Racing in second, the Dr. Decimeter right there. Racing in third, Tobin's Paradise, and there goes $1 Million Down to the outside. Jags Raisin still trails this field as they wheel on down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark. Vic Victor takes him on past 3/4. 1:30 and 3. Dr. Decimeter right there in second. $1 Million Down in third. Tobin's Paradise looking at it from fourth, and Jags Racing. They race off the turn past the 7/8. On down the stretch for the wire they race. Vic Victor. Dr. Decimeter on the outside. Vic Victor on the inside. Dr. Decimeter on the outside. But they're not going to catch Vic Victor today. Dr. Decimeter second. Finishing third, Tobin's Paradise. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 4. Parading back is the unofficial winner of race 10, number 3, Vic Victor. An 8-year-old bay pacing gelding by Electric Yankee from A Plum. She by Niatros. Owned by Valerie Phelan of Gary, New Brunswick. Trained by Eric Wilson, driven to victory by Lonnie Stokes. This afternoon's feature, number 3, Vic Victor in 1:59 and 4.